Good afternoon, my dear students. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the same about our university. So, introduction. So, talk about the university. Everyone in the world should make a very important choice of this life. You must choose a profession. Choosing your future profession is not a simple matter, and doing it well, we should take into account three main things: your abilities, your desire, and the needs of our society. There are many institutions, universities, and colleges. Our society needs well-educated people, but it is not an easy thing to choose a profession out of more than 2,000 existing in the world, because all is very interesting and useful. Everyone must choose the occupation in which he or she can best develop one's own talent and abilities. A university is an institution of higher education and research derived from the Latin universitas, community of the teachers and scholars, that provides undergraduate and postgraduate academic degrees across various disciplines. Universities typically offer specialized courses, conduct research, and have campus facilities. Key aspects of universities. Education levels programs usually include bachelor's, undergraduate, master's, and doctoral PhD degrees. Structure. They often consist of multiple faculties, for example, arts, sciences, medicine, and provide a broader, more specialized education than technical colleges. In addition to teaching, universities are centers of research and innovation. They often offer student clubs, libraries, and residence halls for an immersive experience. Top global universities: Harvard University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, Stanford University, University of Oxford, and the University of Cambridge. Key top universities in Kazakhstan. The first one, Nazarbayev University. The second one, Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. Gumirov Eurasian National University, and Tsarpaev University. So, let's continue. Plans for future is a problem that worries not only me, but my friends, classmates, parents, and the teachers. The reason is that at the age of 17, we have to make a very important choice in our life, the choice of profession. On the one hand, I'm adult enough to have an opinion of my own about what I'm interested in and what I'm good at. On the other hand, at this age, we lack life experience, and our desires sometimes don't coincide with our possibilities. That's why it's very important to have somebody to give us a piece of advice. Such people are our parents, teachers, and friends. As for me, I want to be an economist. I like to read books of economics and research articles and analyze them. Nowadays, this profession has become one of the most useful, modern, and interesting. Also, I want to study economics. I'm very interested in current economics processes, both in our country and other countries. It's not a secret that our country, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, is now through a difficult periods of time. That's why it is very important for our country to have efficient economics to raise our economy at a high level. About banking, activities of banks. Banks, being the major financial institution, function, develop, and influence the economy. Central banks control the money supply and fix the minimum interest rate. They also act as the lender of last resort to commercial banks with liquidity problems, issue coins and banknotes, and supervise the banking system. Commercial banks are businessmen that trade in money, and they receive and hold deposits in current and savings accounts, pay money according to customers' instructions, lend money, and offer investment advice, foreign exchange facilities, and so on. Structure of the bank. Structure of the bank is a very large system of interaction with there are several departments: the operating department and the cash transactions, the credit department working with securities, foreign exchange departments, financial monitoring, accounting section, and the sales departments. Operations department work teller, accountant, expert, serving individuals are as follows: registration and assurance of deposits, interests on deposit, receipt, and the delivery of remittances, the opening of current accounts by individuals, work with bank cards, and the registration of various payments and other transactions undertaken by the bank with individuals. Operations department. Work teller, accountant, expert, service entitles as follows: receiving and checking accounting documents of legal entitles and transactions on the accounts with the bank, receiving from companies and organizations to issue money orders and the cash payment for your cash transactions on corporate plastic cards and other operations associated with bank account, legal entitles in the bank. All the employees of this department are preparing and sending all payments made by the bank customers throughout the trading day. Prepare answer to the demands of the regulatory authorities that are relevant to customer accounts, as well as to execute the order customer accounts, as well as to execute the order to the relevant departments of the bank settlement and the current accounts of customers. Credit department working in a bank. In the credit department is not just credit in the complex. Is not just credit and the complex process that involves several steps, and each step is several steps. Each step is accompanied by economics. Depending on the volume of transactions at all stages of one of the group of clients, accompanied by specialties. Depending on the volume of transactions at all stages of one group of clients, accompanied by specialists, or each step accompanied by a separate expert. Negotiations with the potential client, the assessment of its credit worthiness and the solvency. Paperwork for the assurance of credit, support of extended credit. Foreign exchange department. All operations of the bank in foreign currency carried out by expertise of foreign exchange department. Their functions include inter alia an analysis of changes in foreign currency for the purpose of establishing rates of foreign exchange operations of the bank. One of the activities is the direction of foreign exchange department of international relations. One of the important tasks of professional foreign exchange department of the bank, the implementation of exchange controls. Law department. This department is staffed with experts who have only law education. The lawyer of the bank must be generalist in the field. This is concerned with a variety of areas of banking, and this requires a good knowledge of the banking law, tax law, and the bankruptcy law, civil legislation. Many of the bank's lawyers have a second degree in economics. Sales department. Here is a manager in various versions, manager and the customer service manager, and also customer acquisition. Their goal is to attract new customers and retain old ones. Sales staff in every possible way to collect contact potential customers, organize various promotions, presentations, call up and the potential customers. In other words, do all that in high competitive environment. With other banks to attract a maximum number of customers in the bank and keep them there. It should be noted that bank work must know English. So then, I like to study subjects such as economics of organization, finance and the currency, finance of organizations, foundations of economic theory and information technology in professional activities. Still enjoy mathematics and working with documents. In the future, plan to continue educational and financial education in Azerbaijan Intellectual University. I hope that I'll be a good economist like many other people. I would like to spend a year abroad working as an economist. It will be give me an opportunity to borrow the experience and to see the world. So I'll do everything to become a good economist, and I'll sure never regret my decision to follow this career. So, let's talk about the university, about the history of the university. In order to implement the address of the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan Tokayev on improving the quality of higher education, the leadership of the International Humanitarian Technical University and the Sparbayev Institute made the decision to reorganize through a merger. As a result of the reorganization by resolution of the General Meeting of Founders on February 24, 2021, the Central Asian Innovative University was established. On March 2nd, the Central Asian Innovative University was granted a license to conduct educational activities in the field of higher and postgraduate education. The university provides high-quality education and offers a wide range of educational services, introducing new learning technology and expanding its research base. So, Central Asian Innovation University offers training in 15 bachelor's program and 5 master's program. The student body exceeds 16,000 students, including more than 1,000 master degree students. The university employs over 400 faculty members and with more than 50% holding academic degrees. The university operates 4 academic buildings with a total area of 32 operations, provides tuition discounts from 20% to 100 for orphans, 15% for students from large families, 100 for founder grants, and 10% for full tuition paid in a single installment, and additional benefits for applicants with high scores on the unit term. One of the university objectives is to strengthen its teaching staff and the human resources, while also increasing its competitiveness in the domestic and the international educational markets. Particular emphasis is placed on international rankings and the dual degree programs with leading foreign universities. Has produced outstanding athletes, university freestyle acrobatic and Osmanov, which the university international cooperation is dynamically developing in line with the objectives of the Bologna process. Graduates possess strong professional qualifications, enabling them to quickly adapt to changing labor market conditions. In 2023, the overall employment rate of graduates exceeded 70%, including more than 80% in teacher training programs. So thank you very much for attention.